Sometimes life forces us to make a choice between a dream and a person, between the life we want and the one we could have together. And when you realize you can't have both, that's when the most beautiful, painful stories are born. La La Land isn't just a musical, it's a love letter to dreamers, and a heartbreaking reminder of what dreams can cost. Los Angeles, the city of stars where everyone's chasing something. Some people see traffic jams, noise, and concrete. Others see a stage, a place where, with enough passion, you can turn your fantasy into reality. And in the middle of that chaos, two souls find each other, both burning with the same fire, yet destined for different skies. Maya Dolan, an aspiring actress who's spent years chasing auditions, pouring lattes between broken hopes and second chances. And Sebastian Wilder, a jazz pianist, stuck playing background music in restaurants that don't care about art, dreaming of saving a dying genre that no one listens to anymore. They both believe in something bigger than themselves. They just don't yet know that belief will bring them together and tear them apart. Their first encounter isn't cinematic, it's impatient, messy, and ordinary. A car honk in traffic, a rude gesture, nothing romantic about it. But that's how La La Land begins, not with magic, but with reality. Because real love doesn't start with fireworks. It grows through frustration, through missed chances, and unexpected moments. Mia and Sebastian cross paths again in a jazz bar, by accident. The piano he plays, it's not just notes. It's emotion, anger, passion, defiance. For Mia, it's the first time she sees someone who feels what she feels, the hunger to be seen, to be heard, to matter. And for Sebastian, Mia becomes the proof that someone can still believe in his kind of dream. As they fall for each other, the film transforms suddenly. Life becomes music. They dance among the stars, literally. The sky isn't a ceiling anymore, it's a canvas. Their love is painted in color, rhythm, and motion, the way every dreamer imagines love should feel. It's nostalgic, golden, and perfect. But Damien Chazelle, the director, doesn't want us to stay in that illusion for too long. Because behind the choreography and the song lies something very real: ambition. Ambition doesn't wait for love. It demands sacrifice. And slowly, reality starts breaking through the dream. Mia's auditions keep failing. Doors close. People don't listen. She questions herself. Am I good enough? Is this worth it? Sebastian, on the other hand, gets an opportunity, a touring band that promises money, stability, recognition. But the music they play isn't jazz. It's commercial, loud, modern. It's everything he said he hated. Yet, he takes the job because sometimes love makes you compromise the very thing that defines you. The relationship starts to crumble, not because they stop loving each other, but because love isn't always enough. Dreams require obsession, and obsession leaves little room for two. There's a dinner scene, quiet, raw, devastating. No shouting, no melodrama, just two people realizing they're no longer moving in the same direction. Sebastian thinks he's doing this for her, for them. Mia sees it as betrayal. Because when your identity is tied to your dream, any compromise feels like a wound. And in that moment, their love begins to fade like music fading out on a record. Mia leaves Los Angeles, broken, defeated, ready to give up. But then, Sebastian, still believing in her, pushes her to take one last shot. He convinces her to perform her own one-woman play. No more waiting for permission, no more auditions, just her voice, her story. That one performance changes everything. A casting director sees her. And just like that, Mia's dream, the impossible dream, finally becomes real. Then comes one of the most emotional time jumps in modern cinema. 5 years later, Mia is now a successful actress, married, with a child. She's living the dream she once imagined in her tiny apartment. But one night, fate leads her back to a small jazz club. The sign outside reads, "Sebs." She walks in. He's there, behind the piano, older, calmer, but still carrying that same fire in his eyes. Their eyes meet, and time stops. No words are needed, just the silence of everything that could have been. Sebastian starts to play. It's their song, the one that once defined their love, their hope, their youth. And as the melody unfolds, so does the entire film, reimagined in a single montage. We see a version of their lives where everything worked out, where he went to Paris with her, where they stayed together, where they got married, had kids, grew old side by side. A perfect life in an imperfect world. But it's only a dream. The song ends. Reality returns. And they both smile that bittersweet smile that says, "We loved. We lost. But we lived."